Welcome to the Modular Dairy Processing Plant, designed and built by Darlington Dairy Supply Company, Darlington, Wisconsin. Darlington Dairy Supply is a Wisconsin company serving the dairy industry since 1958 as a family-owned business. The modular dairy plant can be equipped as a cheese plant, as you see here, or a milk bottling, yogurt, butter, or ice cream plant. With our modular design, you can purchase a totally engineered, tested, and inspected dairy processing plant for your farm or building site at a much lower expense. The modular dairy plant is built to meet national PMO specifications. It is inspected by the Wisconsin Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection to pass their strict standards for health and product safety before it leaves our facility. The modular dairy plant has a make room 88 square foot cooler and a mechanical utility room. This is the batch pasteurizer. Here, raw milk is heated from 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, held for 30 minutes, then cooled to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, the ideal temperature for the cheese cultures to grow. On the far wall, you will see a stainless steel control panel. This houses the temperature and time recorder for the batch pasteurizer. This is where the pasteurizer operator documents pasteurization time and temperature for the state regulatory authorities. The panel also houses switches that control the agitation and the heating and cooling system. From the batch pasteurizer, the milk is drained, transferred into the cheese vat by gravity flow. At this time, the cultures are added and stirred into the milk. The agitation is then turned off and the cultures will grow. This can take around 1 hour. The next step is to add rennet. While the rennet is added, the agitation is turned back on to get a good blend with the milk. Then the agitation is turned off and the milk sits while it coagulates, gets to a consistency close to a white gelatin. At this point, the curds are cut using harps. Do you see how they got their name? This process cuts the curd into small cubes, and the liquid called whey is separated. Next, the curds and whey are cooked to 104 degrees Fahrenheit and stirred at the same time. This seals the curds, and they transform from cubes into rounded shapes. After cooking is completed, the whey is drained off through a drain pan and out to storage for feeding livestock, land spreading, or processed through a waste facility. After the whey is drained, the cheese is ready to slap for cheese curds or to be put into forms. You can form the curds into cheese by pressing it under pressure. This would be for cheese like cheddar or Colby. Another type would be putting the curds into perforated forms and turning them over, letting the weight of the cheese press itself. The combination press-drain table located at the back right of the room will either press the cheese in forms or let the cheese press itself into forms. On one side is a 2-row horizontal press. Unlock it and rotate it 180 degrees, and it is a drain table. If fresh and if cheese curds were the finished product, the slabs of cheese would be run through the curd mill, making a square cheese curd. This is a collapsible rack brine tank that is full of saltwater solution referred to as brine. This is where brine-type cheeses like Brick or Munster would go after they form on the drain table. The firm blocks of cheese soak in this cooled saltwater solution for up to 8 hours. Thank you for viewing Darlington Dairy Supply's Modular Dairy Processing Plant. You can log on to our website at www.cheeseonwheels.com for more information.